So I like to do this thought experiment whenever there's fear. It's what is the thing that you're afraid will happen? What's the bad thing you're afraid will happen? It's not always obvious why we're afraid. What is the thing that would happen, right? So let's say I open up and I spill my guts out and I share with you a painful experience or an embarrassing experience or something. How is this going to play out? You're not going to physically harm me, probably. So I'm not afraid of physical harm.
Nope.
Maybe you'll laugh at me. Maybe you'll reject me. Maybe you'll judge me.
Judgment, yeah.
But then I could equally ask, so what? So what if another human forms a judgment? We judge each other all the time. We're constantly judging each other, and mostly nothing comes of it.
Yeah.
Right? And if I think about in a given day, if I'm out in the world, how many judgments waft through my consciousness about random strangers? Dozens, maybe hundreds.
Right.
But how much do I care about any of them? I don't care about those judgments. And so they should care even less, whatever noise I have in my head.
Yeah.
So why does this matter?
I think it comes back to something you said earlier in a podcast recently about rejection. Right?
Yeah.
About being ostracized, about being made not part of the group anymore.
Oh, the historical evolutionary piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to just unpack for that for us again, for anyone who didn't watch our last episode.
Yeah. There are good historical reasons for this if you look at it through an evolutionary lens. So most of early human history, for millennia, we grew up lived in these tribes of 50 to 150 people out there in a very dangerous world. And we relied on the tribe for our survival.
Yeah.
And so if you were rejected by the tribe and kicked out of the tribe, in the worst case, you'd be dead within a week.
Being kicked out of the tribe or being ostracized is akin to death.
Yeah. Hardwired to almost equate social rejection with death. So that's, I think, a big part of the reason why we're so terrified of it. So part of it is reminding yourself that that's no longer the case, right? Social rejection does not mean death anymore. Mostly, right? Unless you're on a ship and they make you walk the plank or something, but leave that cruise line a very negative Yelp review.
Maybe just make small talk on those kinds of cruises.
So the reminder that I'm not physically going to be harmed here is one thing, but that's not to say there aren't actual stakes. If this is a close friendship or a relationship that matters to you, then you might be afraid of altering the relationship or even losing it in some way. And that's a fear. That's valid. But here's the thought experiment on that one.
Yep.
Think of a time when somebody close to you had the courage to open up and share something really vulnerable with you. Did it even occur to you to react to them the way that you're afraid they're going to react to you?
Brilliant. Yeah.
Probably not.